back at the Goodwill and just pulled a couple of interesting items. First thing I might pick up is this Lost Planet. I saw this Pokeball, and when you press the button,
Hello, trainer. Are you ready for your Pokemon journey?
Tanked Season 2. This is like the first time where I scanned it up on eBay and I just could not find it. I typed it.
What's up, everyone? We are back again with another episode of my $10 game collection series. We are starting with a $10 bill, and we're building up a whole video game collection by buying cheap items and flipping them in order to fund a full video game collection. And I'm buying video games from my past childhood. So last week I was talking about some items that started learning about and gaining knowledge on seeing how well they flip and sell on eBay. So for this week, I'm gonna carry on from that and look for items that I haven't actually sold in this collection yet, or items that I just haven't really sold at all yet. And that way it'll teach me a lot more on new items that I can potentially look for when I'm going thrift store shopping and going to the flea market and things like that. It's always important to expand your knowledge on finding items that do have a lot of value and just learning new things. But yeah, that's about it. Before we head off to the stores, we do have a couple of updates to start off this week.
We've got a couple sales to start off this week. Not too big, but definitely worth it, I guess. The first thing we sold was this Tales from the Crypt Season 7. And yeah, this one sold for around $13.50. I'm going to kind of explain a little bit on how I actually price the games and items that I list on eBay. So recently I've just been doing everything free shipping, and that's mainly because it makes it a lot easier for me to display the calculations and everything on my videos. So what I would actually do is, since I listed it for $13.50, it's kind of just combined with the shipping on what I would have set that as. So if I were to put shipping on this, I would have only listed this for $10 and then put $3.50 for the actual shipping. But to make things a little bit more simple for me, I just priced this at $13.50 straight up and then put free shipping on this item. So that's just kind of a quick rundown on how I price things on eBay and use the free shipping to make things a little bit simpler for my videos. And then the next item we sold was this X-Files. This one sold for around $15, which is pretty good. I'm glad a lot of my DVDs and movies are selling a lot quicker now on eBay. So after eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. Here at Goodwill today, and starting off looking at the bags, and I did spot one. I was debating on this for a while, but this Trans by Jan Sport backpack right here, pretty decent condition, a couple of like hairs on the outside, but it'll be pretty easy to clean off, and can easily just throw this in the washing machine. So they got it listed for $2.99 and it sells for around $20 to $30. So on the high end, if I can sell it for closer to $30, probably could get around $15 in profit on this. But on the low end, probably be $10. So may pick it up. First time I'm picking up like a backpack in the $10 game collection, and just gonna see how well it does, honestly. If anything, I'm sure we can get our money back for selling this. It's pretty light, so it should be easier to ship as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab it, take a chance on this one, and see how it does. Made my way to the board game section, and they actually have a couple sealed board games, which is pretty cool. I try to look at these too, but they're kind of expensive to ship. First thing I found was this Rivals for Catan. Big fan of Catan. Played a lot of the actual game, the board game. This looks like a 2-player card game. Looks interesting as well. Always wanted to try this one out. But yeah, only sells for around 15 to 20. Might pick it up, might try this out as well. If not, I might just buy it just for me to keep at home, because $2.99, that's an absolute steal for this game, brand new and sealed. See what else we got. Didn't look at this yet, but Connect 4 for $4.99, and it's pretty rough condition. So gonna have to pass on that, I think. And I also have this Star Wars Monopoly, $14.99 on that. But pretty cool. Looks like Mandalorian, or just looks like the Baby Yoda guy. So I think I will pick up this Rivals of Catan, but won't be adding it to the $10 game collection. I'll just be picking up this bag for it. They're both marked at $2.99, so should be around $3.15 for this bag alone. Probably won't show me checking out. Made my way back to the Goodwill Outlet bins this week, and just searching through these bins of movies and DVDs, and a lot of good Blu-rays I'm finding, and maybe I might get some just for me to watch at home. But right off the bat, I found 3 items already. I found this Cocoon DVD. Don't know much about it, but scanned it up, and yeah, it sells for around 10 to 15. And then I also found this sealed DVD as well, The Commitments. Not many listings, but should be able to sell this one for around $15. I think all of these are $1 here at the bins, so not really much of a risk. But also found this right here, Adventures of Indiana Jones. This is like a collection set, DVDs, and sells for around 15 to 22. So if I can get this for $1, be probably a decent grab. Gonna keep looking around though. I did pretty good with DVDs last week or a couple weeks ago, so don't really mind picking them up, especially if they're only $1. I guess I'll kind of show you guys what else I can find really quick. I'm not really finding any games here. A lot of people out here as well. A Beachbody one. So I'm seeing a lot of these NBA games, specifically NBA 2K17. For some reason they are just like everywhere, you can see. But under it I found this right here, this NBA 2K17 Legends Edition with Kobe on the cover. And I know some of these have some decent value too. So this one goes for around 10 to 15 on eBay, maybe on the lower end though. But yeah, I may end up picking this up for $1. Can't really find any other games here, so might just go with this one. But I'll keep on digging. A lot of cool stuff too. Look at this NASA Discovery Channel DVD, this Da Vinci Project, Monsters University. Definitely is a mess though. Like, holy cow, look at all of these NBA 2K17 games. Specifically, just this one. Hello, just gonna get these. Back in the game room, and we've got another quick sale for this week. We just sold this right here. This is the Microsoft Surface charging dock and actual charger cord. And this sold for $28, which is great. It's a little heavier, so I think shipping might be a little higher. But yeah, after eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. Back at the Goodwill, and just pulled a couple of interesting items. First thing I might pick up is this Lost Planet. I think this is part 1. I just got part 2 from like a Mega Media Exchange. So it's $4.99, but it is yellow tag, so that's 50% off, making it like $2. This would have been a great one to pick up, but $4.99, a bit too high for me, I guess. Then spotted this Barbie game. I know the movie just came out, so you would think these games would go up in price because of that, but yeah, still seems to be pretty low. And then lastly, I spotted this Back to the Future trilogy 30th anniversary, a bit high, $7.99, but it's actually brand new and sealed. You can still see the plastic on it. Only goes for around 15 to 20, so I don't think it's worth it. Maybe if I could get this for a little cheaper, it'd be good. But yeah, gonna have to pass on this. Really sucks. Maybe I'll just grab it for my own collection just to have and watch. But yeah, sucks on that. But probably just gonna go with this for now. Also spotted some interesting movies and DVDs as well. This Game of Thrones complete 3rd season, brand new and sealed. Fortunately, it's just DVD, so only goes for like $10. So Probably gonna pass on that. Then I also spotted this right here, this Punked Season 1.
Like tabulating in his head. The windshield goes in, it's like, ooh, there's 400. Do something, man! Your car's getting smashed!
I remember watching these on MTV. These were super funny to watch. Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, I might just pick this up just for me to keep at home as well. Then also this, The Outsiders. Not sure how many of you guys have seen this, but I remember reading the book and then also watching it in school. So definitely a classic one right here. Here in the toy section, and spotted something really cool. I saw this Pokeball, and when you press the button,
Hello, trainer. Are you ready for your Pokemon journey? I can read your mind and guess which Pokemon you're thinking
this
of.
thing can read your
Just
mind.
have to picture it in your mind and answer my question. If I can guess which Pokemon it is, it will be added to your electronic collection. Think
So this is
very
like
hard
a
about Pokemon you want to
Akinator, if you
get.
guys ever heard of that. It just
Okay,
basically
we are
asks
ready.
you questions and then tries to guess whatever Pokemon you're thinking of. I thought that was so cool. I didn't know they ever made this before. And it can hear your voice, so there's no buttons on it, you just talk into it. Such a cool little Pokeball toy. Gonna pass on it though, I don't think it's worth anything, but wow, that's awesome. Back at this Goodwill and at this rack, so I've had some pretty good luck with selling DVDs recently in the past weeks, so just gonna keep looking for them, see whatever I can find. They're pretty cheap and easy to ship. Found some pretty interesting DVDs and items here already. These are all brand new and sealed. So the first thing I found was this Home Improvement 7th season. I think this thing goes for like $10-15. Not bad at all, so might just pick it up. And then I found this very interesting item, Tanked Season 2. This is like the first time where I scanned it up on eBay and I just could not find it. I typed it all into, and yeah, just cannot find how much it actually goes for. I guess that's a pretty good sign because I'll be the first one to really list it. I did find it on Amazon, and brand new and sealed like this, it was selling for like 80 bucks. So I guess that's the only thing I have to compare. So yeah, it's a pretty cool show too. I've seen like some of it. They just go around building the best aquariums or fish tanks in people's houses. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and grab it. And then found I think my first sealed game, Zumba Fitness Core, and you probably can already guess this thing has like no value, sells for under 10 bucks. So I'm gonna have to pass on that. And then I also found a bunch of these Downtown Abbey seasons. It's brand new and sealed, so you would think these would have some decent value, but yeah, they all sell for under 10 bucks. If I had the whole set, I might consider grabbing it, but this is just seasons 3, 5, and 4, so we'll pass on that. Found this too, Boy Meets World, complete 7th season. This was such a classic TV show and used to always watch it. I can't believe they made 7 seasons of this. But yeah, pretty cool. Might just grab it just for me. But yeah, looking around too, and there's just a lot of good stuff. I didn't scan everything, but yeah, pretty sure there's a lot of value to be had here, and just a lot of interesting movies and DVDs that you can find here. At the women's shoe section, and spotted these. Every time I see these, I know these are like amazing pickups, but it's a bit discolored, if you can see. I think these go for, I don't know, anywhere from like $30 to $60, and they sell all day on eBay. These are New Balance 990 V5s, women's size, but yeah, those kind of sell a little slower. Debating on it a little bit right now, but I found a decent amount of stuff already this week, so I'm not too desperate to buy stuff. It's a bit dirty. It's got like these hairs, small hairs, pet hairs in there too, so kind of stops me from really wanting to get it because I don't want to spend too much time cleaning these. But yeah, I think if I was desperate, I would absolutely grab these and probably sell them for like $30 to $40, and I'm pretty sure they would go pretty quick. Throw these in the washing machine and they would be pretty good. But I think I'm gonna pass on these. They're also $9.99, so not the cheapest, but yeah, definitely a great find. Hello, I'm just gonna grab these two.
You have rewards member?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Your total is $6.28. Would you like to round up today?
Guys, I'm finding just a ton of cool stuff this week. Looking at the backpacks now, as always, and found this Kakashi Naruto backpack. $7, a bit high, but I don't know. I don't think I can pass on this. I'm just like super excited to find something like this. Did check on eBay and I couldn't find any used. I only saw new items listed and they were new, selling for around 40. No sold listings. I think there were only 2 listings of this on eBay, but such a cool backpack. A little bit of dirtiness on it, but no actual damage on there. I think I could get a lot of this dirt off by just simply throwing it in the washing machine, but wow, this is so cool. Back at another Goodwill, and feels like we've just been finding everything but games, but gladly at this Goodwill I see a bunch of games at this rack, so or on the shelf. So a bunch of Wii games that I never really see. The Amazing Race, Skate It, and then Deadly Creatures. Look at this. It's like a snake and a spider. Must be like some kind of a fighting type of thing. It's a 1-player game, so wow. Cool. Not sure if I'm gonna pick it up, but I did find some Xbox games as well. I found The Darkness. I've heard great things about this game, but I've never actually played it. For $2.90 or $3.99, a bit high. I think I'd still grab it. Got a Black Ops. So I'm thinking about grabbing some more Call of Duty games on the Xbox 360 specifically because, I don't know, I heard they fixed the servers. I didn't even know they were broken or down. But you can play all the old Call of Duty games back on the Xbox 360 now. So, I don't know, maybe the values of these might go up. So we'll see if I do grab this or not. A Grand Theft Auto 5. Picked up a couple of these before. $3.99 is a bit high, but yeah, this is a good one. It is complete. Let me show you guys up here. Complete with the map and everything. We'll see if I grab that or not. And then found this Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning for the Xbox 360. Seen this game around a bit. And this is the one where, yeah, it reminds me of like Fable graphics, or like Warcraft graphics, but plays like an RPG game. So from the minds of R.A. Salvatore. I don't even know who these people are, but I think it is complete, or might be missing a manual. I don't know if there's a manual supposed to be in there. This one's $2.99, so I'll for sure be grabbing this one, and also this Darkness game. This one's $3.99. Oh, case is a little destroyed, but we'll go with these 2. I'll look into these Wii games. Maybe I'll pick them up as well. Hello. Grab these.
Did you check, make sure they're in there?
Yeah.
Austin?
Yep.
$10.52.
Okay.
We've got ourselves a couple more sales for this week. So the first item we sold was this right here, this calculator that we've had for a while. It's got like a smear on it, but does work. And yeah, this one sold for around $14, a little less than what I was expecting, but yeah, the smear must have really just drew a lot of people away. And then we also sold these right here, and we picked these up last week. These are the New Balance 847 shoes. We picked them up for like $7, and we ended up selling them for free shipping for $40, which is awesome. I think I actually took an offer from someone. I had them listed for like 42, and then yeah, they just offered 40. So should be getting close to like a $20 profit on these. So definitely great ones. Glad to see some shoes starting to sell now. So yeah. After eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. Alright, we're back in the game room, and that pretty much concludes our week of game hunting. Just gonna quickly go over everything that I picked up, and we definitely got a lot this week. So starting off with the stuff we grabbed at the Goodwill Outlet bins, we actually picked up one game, and that was this NBA 2K17 Legends. Just a whole bunch of these games in the bins, but this one was a little bit more special. Had Kobe on the cover, and yeah, should go for around 10 to 15. Then we picked up a couple DVDs, some sealed. The first one was Cocoon. This one's not sealed, but goes for around 10 to 15 as well. We got these all for $1, so definitely worth the pickup. And then we got this Commitments sealed DVD. Never seen or heard of this before. I think this one goes for around 15 as well. And then we got this awesome Indiana Jones collection, box collection. Goes for around 10 to 15 as well, and we got it for $1. Then we stopped at a bunch of Goodwills this week and found some decent stuff. The first game we found was Lost Planet. Played a lot of these Lost Planet games on the Xbox 360. A ton of fun, cooperative. Honestly, can't remember the difference between a lot of these games because it's just been so long, like probably 10 years since I last played these games. But definitely a lot of fun. And then we found some DVDs at like the second or third Goodwill. The first one I'm going to go over is Tanked Season 2. Again, I could not find this on eBay. It's brand new and sealed. The only comparison I had was on Amazon for like 80 bucks. And then we quickly grabbed Home Improvement, the 7th season. This is brand new and sealed too and goes for around $15. Then at the last Goodwill, we got a couple of games, which is awesome. The first game is The Darkness for $3.99, a little bit higher than I usually like to pay, but I haven't picked up games in so long. I've heard a lot of great things about this game, but I just never played it. Let me know if you guys like this game or not. And then picked up Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, not Re-Reckoning. I think I did pick this up like on the PlayStation at one point, and heard a lot of great things about it. Looks like an awesome, fun game, RPG game. And then the last game I actually picked up was Deadly Creatures. This was such a weird looking game, but I actually scanned it up and it actually goes for like 15 to 20 bucks, which is crazy. I think I'll end up just keeping this in my collection, adding it to my Wii collection. I do want some higher value games in my collection as well, but if our funds do get low, I'll end up flipping it. But such a cool, unique game. Wow. And then the last two items we picked up were some backpacks. Something new that I've never picked up to flip yet in this collection. Definitely going to be an experiment. I said I want to grab at least 1 or 2 items that I've never flipped yet in this collection. Starting with this week, and hopefully the next couple of weeks I can do this just to educate myself on different items and how well they sell. So the first one was this Trans Jan Sport backpack. It's like this cool like camo color on it. Gonna throw these in the washing machine and see how well they clean up. This one's in pretty decent condition. Hoping to sell this one for around $20-$30. But this one was probably my favorite find in a while. Definitely got super excited to find this. This is why we're doing this. We're finding different items for this collection because it brings me a lot of joy and excitement to see things like this. So this is a Naruto Kakashi backpack, and there's only like 2 listed on eBay, and they're both in brand new condition. And they're selling for around $40. So if I can sell this for 30-ish, that'll be cool. But honestly, I'm not going to be in a rush to sell this. It'll probably just look super cool in the collection. So yeah, but I am going to list it. If I do sell it, I'll sell it. If not, then it's cool. It is definitely a bit higher than I like to pay for stuff, $7. But yeah, I just never seen this before and felt like I just had to grab it. And yeah, guys, that basically concludes it for this week. Ton of great stuff. Really happy to be able to find video games again. We got a ton of DVDs and sealed movies, so those been selling really good for me on eBay, and I hope it just continues. But yeah, guys, that finishes up the video. Just another fun week of video game hunting and finding items to flip. This is probably like my favorite time of the week when I actually get to go out to thrift stores and Goodwills and find items. That's when I have like the most fun and joy during the week. And so other than that, I'm just, working my full-time job during the days. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck on your game hunting journey as well. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.